Hello, I'm Fried Console. This is Tachyon Project. It's a twin stick shooter. I would say this is an okay game. It works as a twin stick shooter, but it's not the most unique game. Looks a lot like Geometry Wars and takes a lot of things from Geometry Wars. Doesn't really do anything unique. Just a kind of a okay game. I don't know why you'd not want to get this. Why you'd want to get this over Geometry Wars, but we'll take a look here. Basically, there's a story mode, some challenges, which is kind of an endless mode. There's a few extras. Let's just head into it. I think I'm about halfway through the story. It looks like there's 10. I'm on level 6, so let's get into it. There's a upgrade system with this confusing menu. But basically what you have to do is go in here and hit some sort of right buttons to change things. But I found that the default stuff is the best. So let's once this is locked, how do I get to the right place? I think you use left to navigate between the different icons, and then up and down to change things. Let's do increased health, and then a little bit of increased ship speed. We'll keep it explosions. Yeah. Let's get to playing. The different upgrades don't seem all that interesting. I haven't unlocked that many, but it's just not very interesting. It hasn't really introduced me to very interesting ones. As you can see here that I've equipped 2 different left and right special weapons. I've used the explosion for both because from the time that one isn't recharging, I can use the other one. So you can see how fast, if you look down at the center, how quickly they're recharging. So it's really easy to kind of break this game by just using the explosions all the time. Explosions don't kill everything, but they really help you just get through it. This game's really easy. I'm on level 6 out of 10, and it's still pretty easy. It's very forgiving. It kind of has to be because it's really claustrophobic, and the area here is not that big. If you die, you can retry from the last checkpoint. There's lots of checkpoints. It kind of breaks up the flow of the game, like the constant checkpoints, because it just kind of starts over. You kind of see this. So I wasn't doing that. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention here, so I can get through this pretty easily here. Even though I've not done this level before. Mostly by spamming these explosion buttons. You can see, it kind of breaks the game. I don't know why you want to use any other kind of weapon unless other weapons help you cheat as much as that. The biggest problem is remembering which explosion to use, the left or the right, which one's recharging. So I'll get through this real quick. There's really no health, it's just more about the timer. You can see when you take damage, the timer goes down. The timer will increase as you hit enemies, so it doesn't make it that hard. The little bar there is actually the objective. It's how close you are to the checkpoint, so there's really no health. Hey! Get through this. There's some cutscenes, but it's not that interesting. It's apparently you're like a hacker in cyberspace or something like that. Oh, this is like the first challenging stage I've had. I've called this game easy, and now I'm dying quite often. So we'll just go down so we can see some progression in some different enemies here. I don't want to bore you with the same stuff over and over again. It's a lot of destroy a certain amount of enemies, or just get through the timer. It's not that hard. forgetting to spam the proximity bombs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why you'd want this game. There's better games out there. Most notably Geometry War 3, which this game takes a lot from. I mean, look at the enemy. Look at your ship. It looks a lot like the Geometry Wars one. So it's kind of weird. It's not. It doesn't really hide the fact that it's stealing a lot from previous games. And I'm not against taking something and making it better, but it doesn't really make it better. Just more the same or not as good. Like I don't like how claustrophobic it is. How easy it is to spam these proximity bombs and just get through this pretty easily. Like, and then, you know, the way it lets you just start from like the last stage, so you can see that I went through a stage. And if I died here, I'd just start right from the point where I at the other stage. So it makes it really easy to progress and move along. But I'm gonna go ahead and exit out here. Show you some of the story stuff. Like the challenge is, like if you went into them, it's the same game. There's different. It was endless, limited, claustrophobic. I can't see it getting more claustrophobic than it already is. Extreme stealth challenge, secondary. Yeah, none of these seem that interesting. So I think you're just forced to use certain weapons or loadouts. So let me just show you some of the stories, scenes. Like you can tell I'm halfway through the game because I've got through 3 cutscenes, but it's kind of like a hacker cyberspace thing. It's not interesting, but just to show you what it looks like. It's a standard kind of thing, like a couple static images, and we're going to move them around, so it seems like there's some movement to them. I don't really understand what's going on, but it looks cool. So this is the Tachyon project. Thanks for watching my video. I'm Fried Console. Bye.